Hey everyone, welcome back to Prompt and Paradox. Let's go back to the first time we all really used ChatGPT. I don't know about you, but my first reaction was complete amazement. It almost felt like a fundamental shift. You asked it a complex question, and it did not just return a search link like traditional Google searches did. It reasoned with you. It drafted a thoughtful email for you. It even created poetry. And not just text. We also see this power in models that generate photorealistic images from a simple sentence. It can compose music now or even video. This new wave is what we call generative AI. And this feels fundamentally different from the AI we have had for years. And that's because it is. For a long time, traditional AI was focused on prediction or classification, whether it's your email spam filter or your Netflix movie recommendation. But generative AI doesn't just predict or classify, it actually creates. It doesn't find an existing email, it creates a new one for you. It doesn't find a photo of an astronaut, it generates a new photo of an astronaut, riding a horse maybe, or even on Mars. This leads to the real question. How does it actually work? How does it understand the nuance or the vibe of your request? How does it handle sarcasm? It almost feels like magic, but it is built on a single brilliant idea. And that idea is the foundation for everything we see today. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. Now, let's try to visualize embeddings in our head. I want you to imagine a giant, multi-dimensional meaning map. Think of it as a massive library, but for every concept imaginable. On this map, every word, sentence, or idea is given its own coordinate, its own specific address. And the entire map is organized by semantic meaning. So, the word dog and the word puppy are placed very close together. Why? Because they're semantically closer. They are neighbors in this conceptual space. Dog and kitten could also be nearby. In the general cute pets neighborhood, maybe. Dog and car, however, would be on completely different coordinates. And this isn't random. The distance between points on this map is the measure of their relationship with each other, the relationship between two words. For example, on this semantic map, the distance between the word king and queen would be the same as man and woman. And that we call an embedding space. And that coordinate, that long list of numbers that we actually call embedding, this is where the concept gets truly fascinating. When I say map, we think in maybe 2 or 3 directions, right? But this meaning map doesn't. It might have 768 dimensions or 1024 or even more. I know, that's a wild concept. And please, don't try to picture 768 dimensions. You will get a headache. I have tried. So let's try to make it personal. Suppose you have to represent me in an embedding. And if you only had 2 dimensions, 2 traits to define me, what would you pick? Maybe woman, an engineer? Okay, that's a start. But does that really capture who I am? What about my personality, my hobbies, or that I run this YouTube channel? The 2D coordinate, woman, engineer, is not enough information. It's a flat, incomplete picture about me. So, now think you have 768 dimensions to describe me. Suddenly, you could have a specific value, a score, for all those subtle traits. A value for engineerness, a value for YouTuberness, a value for something else. That is what 768 dimensions will give you. It will not just be a label. It will be a rich, high fidelity vibe, a mathematical representation of a complex concept, in this case, me. The AI isn't reading the word dog. It's reading a 768 number coordinate that perfectly places the concept of a dog with all its nuance within this giant map of ideas. This is how it understands nuance. This is how it understands what you mean. So who builds the map? This meaning map. So this meaning map, this giant high-dimensional space, that doesn't come from us handcrafting relationships. We don't sit there placing dog next to puppy. The map is learned. And the thing that learns it, the thing that shapes this entire universe of meaning, is a neural network. And that's exactly where we're going next. In the next video, we'll peel back the curtain and talk about how neural networks actually build this map, how they adjust these numbers, and how they end up capturing relationships we didn't explicitly teach them. Because embeddings are the what, but neural networks are the how. If this video helped and if these concepts clicked for you, I'd really appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe. It lets me know that we're on the right track. See you in the next one.